And welcome back to another video where I show you guys all the new summer things in the Anime Warriors update and how to farm these summer rerolls as fast as possible. They're hugely needed, not just for the summer units, and this is how to get them ASAP. If we head on over to the update logs, we will see the summer event. Now basically everything in the summer event is just a new island with new units, new raid, new accessories, you know, the normal kind of thing, but there is this new summer exclusive trait. Now we'll take a look at traits in a second. These traits are, they're overpowered. I'm not even going to sugarcoat it, they're overpowered. And to get to the Summer Isles, we just head over to the teleport. Yes, we want to teleport there, teleporting to the summer docks. Now, once we're here on the island, this isn't actually the island. If we head on over to Neliel over here, we can take the teleporter over to the real summer event island. Take me to the Summer Isles. Now, once we're here, you can actually see quite a few things. You can see Aqua behind me. You can see No Longer Human, the guy from Bungo Stray Dogs in the distance, and then the girl from Bleach behind me there. Forgot her name. I know this is her copyright name, but this is where the quests is. This is where you just want to progress. You can get new mounts and stuff. All the glitz and the glam, you know, it's same old, same old. However, these two NPCs here are way more interesting. Aqua here has this new, I wouldn't say a game mode, but it's basically where you dig for treasure. Now you progress through tiers. Once you complete a board of tier 1, you progress to tier 2. Once you complete the board for tier 2, you progress to tier 3. And each tier gives more rewards. And you want to use these spades, which is this currency up here. I'll show you in a minute how to get those. And you just want to click on tiles and you obtain random rewards. Now this is, in essence, the fastest way to get these summer rerolls. As you can see, I got 60 summer remnants right there. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. And to spend your summer rerolls, you just want to head on over to the guy from Bungo Stray Dogs traits and click on here. And unlike other games that have summer events where they have exclusive traits, and just exclusive traits, if we just, for example, click on Neliel here, you will see that it's actually using old traits as well and new ones. We've got Scholar from the old one, but also Scorched and Riptide, while still having something like Ultimate Search. Now the key difference here with these traits is that there are some really overpowered ones here. For example, Summer Spirit, plus 120% damage, 100% HP. And they also gain a bit of size, but that's just cosmetic. Now, is that better than Second Wind? I would say it's about the same. You do get more damage, and you do get double HP, but then you lose out on the crit damage, which is pretty crucial. One of the new best traits actually is Solar, which gives luck and +1 opening star. I don't need to tell you what that does, you can figure that out for yourself, that's pretty overpowered. And then the best trait of the update, and in fact the best trait in the game, is Sun God. 300% damage, 250% HP, immune to burning is really good, especially for this summer event because the raid boss does burn, and ultimate steal 10% burn damage, which is insane. You just basically a 10% permanent damage, which is really good on top of the 300%. And then also this as well, it's really decent. How do we get these rerolls, and are they easy to get? They're not that easy to get. Unlike the free run game mode where you could just farm rerolls infinitely, this event is not like that. However, we do have a secure method in which we can get rerolls, and I'll show you that right now. And here is where it's going to happen, the Sunshine Lake. Now the Sunshine Lake is just like any other raid in the game. It drops weapons, accessories, these shovels, which I'll come back to in a bit, and nothing else. But as you can see, the remnants aren't here, and that is where the shovels come in. This raid drops the shovels, where, if you cast your mind back, is what you use for Aqua. And Aqua is the best way to get those rerolls by using the shovels. For your team, it's really not too complicated. You literally just want a highest damage as you can. I got myself 2 shiny mythics. You don't really need a shiny mythic. Honestly, a max level mythic is more than enough to complete this raid really quickly. Just making sure you've got a decent damage. I mean, these characters down here, they aren't even doing any damage for me, they're just meat shields. So now that we're in the raid is pretty much like any other raid in the game. The enemies are quite far out, I will say, which is a little bit annoying, but the raid is not hard at all. I don't even have a max level summer character, and I'm pretty much just blitzing these enemies. Now, the boss does stun and does apply burn damage, but like I said, if your units have good health, a max level, the burn really is not going to do anything to you. The boss is obviously Escanor, and we've got him here. As for the drops from this raid, which is Escanor's weapon and then like the sun accessory, I will say that the sun accessory is definitely worth going for. It does good drops and good luck. It will definitely be meta for both of those builds. Nothing crazy. As for the sword is, oh, he just dropped a nuke on me. The sword is good. It has good stats, but obviously, like any other sword in the game, eventually it's going to get replaced, and so it's not really a crucial thing you need, because the next update will most likely bring better stuff. And we got a shovel here. As you can see, we're stunned. This is the most annoying part of the raid, where he just randomly stuns you and you can't move. It's not like the One Piece raid, where he just slows you down. You literally just can't move when he stuns you. Also, something to note down is that the shovels are not affected by drop boosts. As you can see, I've got one shovel here, even though my drop multi is at 1.75, so I should technically be getting 2 shovels. Drops do not affect the shovel, so you don't really need to use drop potions. Like I said, we are going to use those 8 shovels we just got on the Aqua NPC. Now, this isn't, like I said, in an insane method to getting rerolls. We might not even get any rerolls here. Yeah, we didn't even get any. Oh, we got one left. Oh, we got 60 remnants. Not terrible. But tier 3 is definitely where it's at. You can get 400 remnants from here. That's pretty insane. What I would advise is that you just stock up on remnants and don't use them too rashly. I would prioritize using your remnants on like Freerun and probably Stark. Now, the reason for this is because the escort game mode is still the best way to farm normal rerolls, which will be very much needed after this event goes, and so you just want to make your escort team as strong as possible. I might go for the Sun God trait on either Stark or Freerun, because like I said, I want to make my escort runs really efficient. Now, if we take a look on over here, I'm not talking about there, I'm just going to ignore that. We've got the start. Now, the units are pretty self-explanatory. You got Luffy, Zoro, Tsunade, Ichigo, Rukia, and Neliel. So you've got units from the big 3, and the secret is Yoruichi. Now, I would say it's not really worth spinning for Yoruichi, especially if you're at the end game. If you're still on the first 3 islands of the game, you're kind of new to the game, Yoruichi is definitely good. As you can see, a passive here, she is a really decent and consistently damage-doing unit. However, for a base damage, if we take a look on over to the collection and we go to the Soul District, I don't have the secret yet, but as for comparison, Ichigo Mythical is doing 222 damage. Remember that, 222, and then if we take on over, look on over here to Neliel, only 177, and obviously it's not rocket science. The Aizen secret boss is doing more damage than the Yoruichi secret boss. So like I said, if you're in the end game, it's not really worth spinning here, although it is definitely worth getting the solar trait, the one that increases your opens here. You only need to get 1 because stars are capped at 1, but it is definitely worth getting this. So let me know down in the comments what you guys thought about this update, whether it was good, whether it was bad. My personal thoughts are it's really decent, and it also offers a nice level of progression for newer players. For an endgame player, it's not anything huge. Grinding summer remnants is going to be a little bit tedious with just a raid, but ultimately for an update we only got after a week of the last update, I'm very satisfied with what I've done here, and I will just be spending my time, and I advise you spend your time getting summer remnants, buffing your escort team, and saving for the next update. I've been Beans, and have a wonderful rest of your day.